right. Okay, we're good. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute. I am Dr. Brandy Smith, the John and Adrian Mars Director of the Zoo. I'm going to keep my remarks brief this morning because I know the only creature on the planet right now who is enjoying this weather are our pandas. I suspect right now they're sitting in a pile of snow eating a fruitsicle, so they'll be happy. So first, I want to thank all of you for being here. People don't always realize that we are part of Smithsonian and that anyone can come here, see our animals, yes, including our pandas, entirely for free. We're the only place on the planet where people can see giant pandas for free. And millions of people come to the zoo every year, but millions more can connect with our wildlife, including all of our cameras, including the Smithsonian's most popular website, the Giant Panda Cam. You know about our incredible animals, and you know about our incredible zoo, but I want to take this moment to emphasize that we are also a conservation organization. We have cutting-edge conservation and research programs working with community and partners at the zoo, in Front Royal, Virginia, at our Conservation Biology Institute, across the United States, and in more than 47 countries around the world. We're working to build a more sustainable future for our wildlife, our people, and our planet. And nowhere is what we do more evident than our Giant Panda program. We have 50 years of cooperation and collaboration to save an endangered species. People always ask me, they're like, why do we love pandas so much? Why does everyone love pandas? I think the number one reason is because they're cute. I've been working with pandas for almost 20 years, and one day I suspect I'll look at a panda and the magic will wear off, but it never does. It never has. The other thing is that they're rare. You know, they're rare because we need more animals in the wild, but it's also rare for people to see them, to actually have a chance in person to see what they're like, see them in person. But I also think we value them because they are a success story, right? A lot of species are having challenges in the wild. The picture isn't bright for a lot of species, but with pandas it is. With pandas, we are making a difference to save an endangered species. Giant pandas truly represent how great conservation outcomes can be achieved through great partnerships and public support. We've gone from less than 1,000 pandas on the planet, when this program started decades ago, less than 1,000 pandas on the planet, to almost 3,000 pandas in the wild and in breeding centers around the world. Thank you. We've gone from a few smattering of wild areas for giant pandas to, in China, there is now a panda reserve 3 times the size of Yellowstone's National Park, where pandas can live and they can thrive in the wild. People love pandas because they're a success, but the reality is pandas are a success because all of the people care for them so much. None of this is possible without the dedication and passion of our staff, our members, our donors, our fans, and all of our partners. So I want to thank everyone who supports this program. We know how much you love our animals at the National Zoo, and I can't wait to introduce you to our new animals, Qing Bao and Bao Li. But first, I want to introduce you to some equally special guests. We have here with us Ambassador Xie, Secretary Bunch, and Mayor Bowser. Ambassador Xie.
The Honorable Secretary Bunch, Mayor Bowser, Undersecretary Stoffen, Director Smith, our distinguished guests, dear panda fans and lovers. Good morning. It is a great delight to come to the District of Panda and witness the debut of Bao Li and Qing Bao together with all of you. Washington, D.C. is no longer unbearable, and I believe all of you can barely wait to see them. Giant pandas are not just national treasures of China, but also a shining example of China's ecological conservation. Some of them are superstars at zoos, growing up happily under the meticulous care of panda nannies. Some are enjoying a carefree life in their beautiful home village, having fun among verdant forests and lush waters. So far, China has set up 67 panda reserves, as well as a giant panda national park spanning 3 provinces. Today, China's wild panda population has grown to nearly 1,900, and the species has been downgraded from endangered to vulnerable. So these beloved bears are not only surviving, but also thriving. In recent years, quite a number of Chinese people had the pleasant surprise of coming across wild pandas, and their videos soon went viral on the internet, cheering all panda lovers. The bond between our two peoples and pandas started over half a century ago, even earlier than the establishment of China-US diplomatic relations. As early as 1972, the first pandas coming to the United States, Ling Ling and Xing Xing, made their home at the National Zoo. Since we launched the Panda Conservation Cooperation Program with the National Zoo in 2000, we have together bred 4 panda cubs, namely Taishan, Bao Bao, Bei Bei, and Xiao Qiji. Trained more than 1,500 wildlife professionals and achieved positive results in panda conservation and breeding, disease prevention and treatment, and technical exchanges. These are important contributions to protecting global biodiversity and have also brought joy to numerous American families. As Bao Li and Qing Bao begin their 10-year journey in D.C., I believe our new round of panda cooperation will yield even more fruitful outcomes, writing a new chapter in promoting harmony between man and nature. Protecting pandas is protecting Mother Nature, and embracing pandas is embracing peace and friendship. The gentle and cute bears should not be demonized, nor should mutually beneficial panda cooperation be politicized. Some Chinese citizens commented that there is nothing a panda cannot fix, and if there is, then let's have 2. American friends told me that they are simply biologically programmed to like giant pandas. Our shared love for pandas has deepened my conviction that China and the United States have much more in common than what divides us. And whenever I think of what we have achieved on panda cooperation, I will feel more confident that as long as we work together, we can make big, great things happen to the benefit of both our countries and the world. In just 5 days, we will ring in the Lunar New Year of the Snake. I believe that surrounded by love of panda fans from both countries, Bao Li and Qing Bao will surely enjoy a most joyful Chinese New Year in D.C. And I also wish all of you a happy, lucky, and cuddly year of panda with their sweet company. Thank you very much. Happy New Year. Thank you.
What a grand and glorious morning. You know, as Secretary of the Smithsonian, I am so pleased to welcome you to this amazingly joyous occasion. I'm pleased because, you know, I think we all felt that sense of loss when the pandas left last year. But I'm also pleased because I did not want to be known as a secretary that lost the pandas. So for me, this is really an amazing, joyous moment. And I think it's a moment not to remember where we once were, but to celebrate where we are now, to celebrate our new arrivals. We are delighted to invite the public to meet and enjoy our wonderful new pandas, Qing and Bao Li. You know, the Smithsonian giant pandas have been a presence in Washington for more than 50 years. In some ways, they are as iconic as the Washington Monument or the Lincoln Memorial. People love the pandas because the pandas make us smile and they bring us together. We are so pleased that so many people around the nation will get a chance to enjoy and engage the pandas, whether by coming to the zoo or by going to the panda cam and seeing them in their classrooms or in their homes. And I'm so honored to share this moment with Mayor Bowser, who is a great supporter of the Smithsonian and somebody I know comes to the zoo regularly. And I want to acknowledge the central role that Ambassador Xia has played in helping to facilitate the return of the pandas. For more than 50 years, it's important that the Smithsonian has worked with our Chinese colleagues to help ensure the preservation of the pandas. Our joint work to understand the habitat, the biology, the behavior of these amazing animals had led to breakthroughs in helping to preserve the species. I'm proud that we've trained more than 1,500 wildlife professionals and students in China. The cooperation between our scientists has increased and stabilized panda populations, and our work has provided valuable insights into not just how do you protect giant pandas, but how do you protect all the wildlife that share their habitat. But I'll tell you, all the essential science aside, and I know Brandy is crucially important to all the science, to me, let me use the scholarly vernacular. The pandas are the coolest thing I know. So today is a wonderful day for the Smithsonian, for the city, and for our nations. I want to thank you all for being here to share this celebration of our newest residents. And as my granddaughter said the other day, let Pandamania begin. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Muriel Bowser. I'm mayor of the best city in the world here in Washington, D.C., and I am thrilled to be here, and I want to thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for your kind words. I want to thank you, Director Smith, and my dear friend, Secretary Lonnie Bunch, for all of the great things you do with the Smithsonian, with our wonderful National Zoo, and of course with our panda diplomacy. I want to thank and congratulate the entire team here at the National Zoo. I agree with the Secretary very much that we were very, very sad in 2023 when we said goodbye to our pandas. But it was a jubilant day when the FedEx Panda Express drove through the streets of Washington, D.C. To make sure our pandas were coming home. I feel like I grew up with our panda relationship. The pandas arrived in D.C. Back in the 70s, just 4 months before I was born. So like many Washingtonians, I've always known a city of pandas, and we want to keep it that way. We are going to certainly enjoy these 10 years and many, many more. And Director Smith is quite right. We have a jewel here in Washington, D.C. at the National Zoo, part of the Smithsonian Institution and free to all visitors. So please be sure to check out your National Zoo. Of course, we in D.C. welcome millions of visitors from across the country and around the world every year, and the Smithsonian is usually their first stop. So we want our message to tourists to be clear. We have world-class hotels, fantastic restaurants, and pandas. We have a world-class public transit system that gets you to see the pandas very directly, and all of our museums are very friendly to kids and absolutely free. So once again, I want to thank the National Zoo. There's so much excitement. Our pandas we're celebrating in their beautiful home here at the zoo. The Washington Commanders are going to the NFC Championship. And we know that Bao Li and Qing Bao will be rooting for the home team. Thank you, everybody.
I just want to follow up on one thing. Mayor Bowser mentioned our public transportation system. If you have not seen the Panda Metro card yet, it is incredible. It's for sale at Cleveland Park, Woodley Park, and Metro Center. I actually, after work yesterday, I ran to Cleveland Park and bought 10 of them. So you better get them before I buy them all out. So our next thing is to officially unlock the gates and open District of Panda. And so I will ask the ambassador, the secretary, and the mayor to step over here with me. And I just need, I forgot the key. So wait, just hold on one second. Annalisa, is a key here? Can someone find me the key, please? Okay, we're gonna get it. I'm really sorry. What?
is gone. Can we walk in just a little bit? Can we walk in just a little bit? We're after Mel, so never mind. Nope, nope. I'm just gonna step out of the way. All right. The panda? Yeah, but I still got it. Are there any folks from the public here, or did they all go in? Hey, are you guys here to see the pandas, or are you media? Pandas? Can you talk with us live real quick? Do you mind? Not right now. No? All right, have a good one. Gotta get to their pandas. We don't want to talk to them anyway. You want to walk in a little bit? You want to walk over there? Do I bring the cart and we walk? Look who's here. Got it. Say hi real quick. We got a minute out. Look who's here, everybody. Not Panda. Steve. Happy New Year. It's so good to see you. Even know who I am. Like two. No, I'm kidding. Hey, check. Test. Good morning. We're here now. Good morning. Check. You're all asking for the same thing. We're going to give you a mic check right now. Test. 3, 2, 1. Good morning. Any of you folks here to see the pandas? Miss, are you here to see the pandas? Can we talk with you real quick? We're live. We're local Fox 5 here. Okay. Thank you. What's your name?
Lisa.
Lisa, where are you coming from?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa? Very nice. Thank you. All right.